Hey everyone, welcome back to That's Some Idea. I'm Erica. If you are returning, hey. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button and come hang out. This week I have a very large Dollar Tree haul that I'm going to break up into two parts for you because I'm going to be away and gone the second half of this week. So I will break this down into two parts. But I have lots of snack items and things that I'm grabbing, and then as well as some really nice laundry finds that I'm just gonna stock into my laundry stash. And then for part two, I will go through some of the more arts and crafts stickers and candles that I found, as well as books. So stick around, grab yourself a drink, and let's get into this massive haul. Okay, so I am leaving the end of this week for a trip over the weekend, and it is part road trip, part hanging out. So I wanted to grab snacks for that, as well as drinks and things for kiddos. So I will go through that with all of you. I grabbed these for our cooler for my littles. These are really nice because they're small enough that my kids will drink them and then water won't be left over and they'll fit into the cooler. But these are just 6-pack bottles of Pure Life water. And I grabbed 2 of these so that they would have them over the weekend. So these were a steal, $1.25. So 2 of those. And then, without sounding like a broken record, I will just show them to you because most of you that watch do know I buy these regularly, but I'm also adding these to the cooler as well to throw in for them. These are the Juicy Juice boxes. These are so easy to grab for littles. These are great for like sports snacks. You know, if you've got kids that are on sports teams and you get to be the parent of the week that brings the snack, these are a great thing to grab. And they're also just really great to travel with because they're small enough that they just have a really nice snack purpose. So I did grab one in every flavor, again, for my littles. Okay, and then something new that I grabbed 2 of and thought these would be really nice. These are Nescafe instant coffee mixes in caramel latte. I'm addicted to caramel. Not gonna lie, I've said it before. I have an addiction to caramel, and if I can get it in coffee, yes, into the cart it goes. So I grabbed 2 of these. These are instant coffee mixes. They're in a package like this. And then there's 5 servings per container. And we're gonna open this just to kind of see what it looks like. But it does say you can serve it hot, you can add the packet and then add hot water, or you can serve it cold by adding the packet, adding hot water, and then adding ice cubes to cool it down. Oh, yes, okay. So we're gonna open this up, and these are just individual packets. So again, these are really nice to travel with as well, which was also my intention. I have a travel thermos mug that the lid comes off and that acts as your mug, and then everything stays inside and stays really warm. So these I was intending to travel and pack with as well. So I'm super excited. So 2 of those. And then, this is not for traveling, this is for when we get back because I'm so excited. When I saw it, I just love the concept. This is Betty Crocker low sugar cake mix. And it's just plain, cake mix. But if you add a little bit of water and a can of pure pumpkin puree, you can make muffins with this. You can make a low sugar pumpkin muffin with this. And I'm so excited because I've done it before and I absolutely love them. They're very, very soft, and they're great to have for breakfast. So I bought this for that intention. So hopefully when I come back after my trip, I will make some low sugar pumpkin muffins. Let us know in the comments, has anybody ever made those? You can find them on Pinterest, but they're phenomenal muffins and they're so easy to make. I'll grab that. Okay, and then because I'm not going to be here, but we needed to grab this for our pantry. We ran out last night and my kids love it. And so I just grabbed these while I was out until I go to the bigger grocery store. I don't need to go just yet, just because I'm traveling. But I know that my kids love it and my husband also needs it for himself. I grabbed the Kelowna Parmesan cheese. I actually grabbed the smaller containers at Dollar Tree. There is a bigger container that you can buy. However, when you read the direction, or when you read the ingredients, read the directions, Erica. Oh, when you read the ingredients, the first ingredient in that larger bottle is not Parmesan cheese, whereas these smaller bottles, it is. So for $1.25 or $2.50 to have two smaller ones where I know that it's Parmesan cheese, I'm okay with that. So just something to think about when you're reading the ingredients at Dollar Tree for some of the food products. Something to watch out for. But these are going to go into the pantry until we can go and get a bigger container at the store. And that's what it looks like if you are looking for that. And then I will hold it up to the camera and you can see the ingredients right there. You can see Parmesan cheese. Just if anybody is curious about that. Okay, and then for snacks, I did grab these. My daughter loves these. She loves the originals, but I thought I saw them at Dollar Tree and thought these would be a great snack for her. These are Dollar Tree's version of Bugle chips. And if you've ever had a Bugle chip, they're phenomenal. So they're calling these corn cones at Dollar Tree, and this is the original, which she loves. So I grabbed 2 of these for her to have as a snack in the car. And then I did grab 2 of these for myself. And I think I've said this before on some of my hauls. If you have not tried these, get you some, because they are addicting. They are absolutely addicting. These are the Makana salt and lime Japanese style peanuts. These taste wonderful and they just, they're addicting. Broken record. But they look like this. And these are just a great item to snack on. So 2 of those for myself for a road trip. And then my little guy was at school and he was carrying his water bottle and he dropped it and the whole bottom busted open. And he was not very happy about that. They did have to recycle the water bottle. I was able to find it again and I'm going to surprise him with it. And it's this little Avengers water bottle. Just makes him so happy because it has all the characters, Captain America and Iron Man and everyone else. So had to get another one because his broke. So go mom for finding it. Okay, and then the last big bag we are going to get into is a little bit of a hodgepodge. So it's laundry items, one beauty item that I needed to restock on, and then some last minute fall, Halloween, Thanksgiving decor. Well, kitchen decor, we'll call it. The first thing I grabbed that I needed to re-up on until I go back to the store and can get a bigger bottle, I absolutely love the Ensueño fabric softener, Ensueño. And it has gone up to $1.50. This is 28.7 full ounces. This stuff just smells wonderful on towels and sheets. And so I grabbed this until I can go and get a bigger bottle. So this is just to hold me over for a while. But I was on the hunt for these. And I got 3 different scents to try. And I did have to go through the bottles because some of the bottles were not as full as the others. These were $1.50 and these are by Home Bright and they're the laundry fragrance boosters. And I grabbed 2 in the pink champagne. They look like this. And when you open them, you put a little bit in the cap where the lines are, and then you throw that in. And these were about 3/4 of the way full, and whereas others were half or some were even less than half. So I did have to go through these just to make sure I got ones that were almost completely full. But I grabbed 2 in the pink champagne. And then I grabbed 2 in the spring linen. Again, going through them. These just smell wonderful. Oh, it smells like a fresh towel. Like just a fresh towel out of the dryer. Can't beat it. So 2 of those. And then I grabbed just 1 of the calming lavender to use for sheets. Get yourself to sleep. Maybe. I have to test that theory. But this also smells lovely. So I grabbed those to put away into my laundry stash to give a try on our clothes. We'll see how it goes. And then I grabbed just 1 of these. These are, I had a commenter ask some of the skincare things that I use on my face. And I replied and said that the one thing that is always my go-to at Dollar Tree, because I do use a lot of Dollar Tree products on my face, my main go-to are these. These are the Skin Nutrition Botanical Serums. They're in these brown glass bottles with the white dropper caps. I have been using these for years and love these. They're just gentle on my skin, and they just work really well for me. But I needed to re-up. I grabbed the Glow Up Vitamin C and Rose Ferment Antioxidant Serum. And I usually do vitamin C in the morning. After I wash my face, I put on a vitamin C serum before I put on my moisturizer sunscreen. And this says it's clinically proven to help brighten the skin, visibly even skin tone, reduces the appearance of spots and hyperpigmentation. We can't say that word. Hyperpigmentation. And then it helps to protect skin from signs of aging and free radicals. And these ingredients are just really nice. So this has always been a go-to for me to grab while I'm at Dollar Tree, and it just works really well for my skin. So picked up 1 of those. And the last 2 things in this haul are mugs. And they just put them out, and I grabbed 2. I grabbed the orange pumpkin mug, which this is a huge mug. This is fantastic. Fantastic for a big cup of tea or a big cup of coffee, or even big mug of hot chocolate. You can, drop the hot chocolate bomb in there. And then I also grabbed it in the white pumpkin mug, or gourd, if you will. But the reason that I grabbed these is because they are microwave safe and dishwasher safe. And I am someone that I do love to have my decorative mugs, but I'm very conscious about the amount of dishes that I have to do just because I have a full-time job and I do have 2 littles and I am very busy. So if I could find a decorative holiday mug that I can stick in the washing machine and I don't have to hand wash it, it's a win-win for me. So I did grab these, and I may end up replacing some of my older mugs that are hand wash, just because it just makes more sense to me to have them in the dishwasher and not have to hand wash. But these are gorgeous. They're heavy duty, and they're just big enough for a big cup of tea, coffee, whatever your desire is to put in them. So love those. And for $1.50 for these mugs, because they were $1.50, I'm still okay with that. Just because of their size, I'm still okay with it. So had to have them. That is everything for this first part. Come back around for part 2, because I'm going to go into more crazy sticker finds, some books that I found, some candles that I'm restocking on, and all kinds of other goodies. Let us know what you liked, or what you are finding at your Dollar Tree. Are you on the hunt for some of that new stuff that's coming out? Are you stocking your pantries? Do you have a road trip coming up? Let us all know in the comments below, and I will see you all on the next go around.